Happy Tuesday. I'm in a different setting, so I had to make it work. Y'all, I gotta give you some sort of an intro. So, happy Transformation Tuesday. Typically, when Transformation Tuesday comes, I come with the before and after weight loss videos, or pictures, and I got plenty of those. So, y'all already know I lost 80 pounds. The main thing that I always want you to remember about my movement and about what I offer is that this wasn't just a physical transformation. This was a mind, body, and soul transformation. So this Transformation Tuesday, I want to talk to you about the transformation of my soul. So in my journey, in everything that I teach, I will be sharing like every single strategy that I have learned, every trait that I have been able to change, every toxic behavior that I've been able to heal. And that's really what I mean by mind, body, and soul. My mentality is completely different. The way that I go about things, the way that I react things, the way that I attach myself to things, my emotions, everything. I have been able to slowly find balance, which at the end of the day, I truly don't believe that we're ever really going to obtain full balance. We're just trying to get to a level where we're like feel leveled, like we're like okay, like we're above water. And so this entire time it's just been not only physically losing 80 pounds, and my body is just continuing to transform. In 2019 alone, I only lost like 10 to 15 pounds maybe in 2019, but the way that my body transformed was incredible. And the way that my mind and my understanding and my consciousness is changing is beautiful to me. So I want to talk more about the mind and the soul part of my transformation. So what I did recently, my mom and I, we went to a psychic fair, and this is something that I don't always super talk about, but I am a very spiritual person. If you know me, you know that I dive deeply into my spirituality. The foundation of my entire movement and my transformation is my spirituality. And in my journey, I will get into how I feel like having spirituality and diving deep into it is what can help you to like push you and help you to say, okay, I believe in something. If I believe in something, then I can believe in myself, and I can believe that I can obtain whatever I want. I'm a big believer that we create our own destiny. So why are you tripping? This is a movie. This is an illusion. Like, you're your own Leo DiCaprio of your fucking movie. You're your own Martin Scorsese of that bitch. Like, what are you going to do? How are you going to direct it? How are you going to produce it? How are you going to film it? How are you going to do all of that? Because it's inside of you. So me and my mom are very spiritual beings, and my whole family is. And we went to a psychic fair recently just to check it out and see what was there. And we have been wanting to get our, the picture of our aura taken. So the way that it works is, with this particular person, it's like a machine that like scans your hand, and it doesn't take a picture of you, but it takes a picture of your aura. So in that, there's an explanation of, what your aura, what the colors are and what they mean and all that stuff. So I wanted to show you guys mine. This is mine. So look at how beautiful. Look at this bright ass magenta violet color, and these are all my chakras. So look at how open they are. Some of them are not as open as others. You would think that the throat chakra is a little bit more open, but I was very peaceful and mellow in that moment. So it could have just been in that very moment I was just chill. But my chakras are super, super open. When my picture came out, the guy was literally like super excited, and he was like, this aura is incredible. He's like, it's very rare that I get auras like this. This is to the highest that my machine could read. Like, you can't get any higher than this. And I was like, what? And I got super emotional, of course, because I told him, if you would have done this last year, if you would have done this in 2018, 2017, 2016, and so on and so forth, you would not have gotten as bright of an aura. These chakras would not all be open and balanced and, working well. So to me, that is a transformation. To not only have lost weight, losing weight is one thing, and it's an incredible thing because it's very hard. It took a lot of discipline for me to do that, but it took even more discipline for me to change my behavior, to not only change my behavior and my eating habits, but to be proactive versus being reactive, to say, you know what, I'm wrong and I apologize because of this. And you know what, I fucked up, I made a mistake, and I'm asking for forgiveness. And to really not have that mentality of like, I'm a Scorpio, I'm a bad bitch, it's my way or the highway, I don't give a fuck, you're wrong, I'm right, and I'm gonna tell you X through Z the reasons why I am right. That was the old Brenda, and it's a nasty way to be. And I can't even believe it. And one of the most amazing things that he told me, this is probably like the best compliment that I could have ever had, especially in like a spiritual realm, because sometimes I feel like I'm just like, there's so much going on up here, and I'm like, nah, like I'm making all this shit up. This is not real, which in essence it's not, because it's all an illusion, but it just makes me feel really like crazy sometimes and misunderstood. And so he said, super excited, he's like, literally, Brenda, by you existing, by you walking on this planet, you are helping the earth and the universe vibrate higher. You are helping every single person around you vibrate higher. And I just looked at him and I took in that moment and I was like, you know what? I feel that. I feel that by just me being who I am, by me just exuding freedom, by me just saying, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to do whatever I want because this is my life. Because I have told myself, nobody else I can't blame mommy and daddy and the traumas and all the bullshit that I've been through. The only person that has stopped me my entire life is me. And to like be in a space where I don't allow anybody else, especially myself, to stop my fucking grind is the most beautiful thing that I could ever like just be in, any space that I could be in. So to know that by me just being who I am, this person that has always felt misunderstood, this person who is always feeling the energies and the looks of like, what is this girl wearing, or what is she doing, or why is she the only one in the entire room dancing, that's me. And I'm not gonna apologize for that, and you shouldn't apologize for that either. So 3 years ago, 2 years ago, 6 months ago, this aura may not have been what it is, but this is to the highest of the machine could read. So it means that I could be vibrating a whole lot higher, but the machine just can't read it. So that was just a beautiful moment. And another thing that I did too was there was an artist there who was like drawing like with chalk people's spirit guides. And so quickly, I want to show you my spirit guide. I have always believed in magic, big Harry Potter lover ever since I was a kid. And I always told everybody that I was Hermione and that I was a wizard and that Hogwarts is real and all this shit. And like people, of course, just like, nah, girl, you tripping. I am a witch. I'm telling you that right now. And I have my own Dumbledore as my spirit guide. I swear to you. Look at this spirit guide, y'all. This is my spirit guide. She said he is a mystical astrologer that helps me by aligning me with the stars. And she started with his little hat, and I was like, is this Dumbledore? Like, what are you, like, is this a wizard? And she's like, yeah, he's a mystical astrologer. This person has been following you ever since you were a kid. Like, nothing is coincidence. And look at the beauty of this. And she's like, I draw 1 billion different pictures for many, many, many people, and everyone is different, and everyone is special, and everyone is beautiful, but the ones who are magic are just take it to a level that you just can't, like, it's beautiful. And that's what she said, and it was beautiful. And so I just wanted to read to you really quickly what violet, the color, means. So it is, you are the fairy or leprechaun person of the color spectrum. Magical would be the best way to describe your life and your way of operating the world at this point. You would rather talk about miracles, magic, and pots of gold at the end of the rainbow rather than anything ordinary or mundane. You would rather focus on the ethereal and the sublime. The beautiful world of the imagination is where you are safest and happiest. You create a magical environment to live in. Your psychic abilities are also strong and fine-tuned now. You are like a fairy or leprechaun, magically creating love wherever possible. Spiritual evolution is in store for you. Violet is a mix of blue, a color which emphasizes unlimited knowledge, and red, which represents activity and power. your aura shines and radiates outward towards others with loving, healing energy. You put out the highest vibrational frequency into the world. I love y'all.